Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from me, your host, Pearl Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes, like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 2v2 on Torrente. The north we have here Vic, and we've got Smallnhii. Actually, in the south. In the north, it's the Germans. In the south, we got Vic and Smallnhii fighting here for the Allied forces. A full-on American force here of the First Armoured Invasion tasked with seizing the city, supported with elements of the 82nd Airborne attached here to help fighting in the streets. In the north, we have the German army here with the Hammerngöring Fallschirmpanzerdivision, with straight into Luftwaffe for Leiarde and KimYeong fighting here with the Deutsches Afrika Korps, with Bikes and Panzergrenadiere. Meanwhile, we got a fast cannon crowd out here for Leiarde. We got Scouts, Rifles, Engineers here for Vic, who's gone for Special Operations. That means we pretty much got all with a battle group except for KimYeong. As always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the big continued support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks to keep commenting and liking, helps out immensely. And finally, a big thanks to Andrew for donating and support the Propagandacast, if I haven't mentioned that already. So in the south here, looks like we're going to see the first engagement here. Pathfinders there being set upon by a German bike team here, a squad, a group, whatever. Go straight for the fuel point. We can see the Germans are driving in hard here. Function peon in the fuel point bike here. Part of me is surprised I didn't see any attempt to maybe like dig in some fighting there. So it's still not common, but they've definitely been seeing more players do it. Got a third cal here as we got weapon support data here for Smallnhii. Bike being pushed back. We got a second function pioneer squad here linking up with the first one. More panzers there for KimYeong. And we got the Kettenkraut there being pushed back with the Scouts. Rival squad here found down to the function pioneer. So things are starting to heat up here. Across the map, Kettenkraut rushing right in front there, just perhaps hoping to draw away fire from the Function Pioneer. Oh, pushing in there. I think you should have pushed in with the Function Pioneer there. Otherwise, this kind of feels a bit silly. Now we got news moving in here. There's a good chance we might actually lose the Kettenkraut, which is definitely not going to be worth it driving in there. Oh, it apparently caused the Americans to rush out into the open in front of the Function Pioneer, taking a lot of damage here. Function Pioneer focused on the route squad here, falling back towards the building here, as the other squad provides covering fire here. A bold fight here, more Americans pouring in, but this time it's just Scouts. Do we need flamethrowers there for Smallnhii? We do not. Notice the other building is suddenly Americans are caught in a bit of a trap here. Not looking great there for Smallnhii all of a sudden. In the southeast, oh, it's Vic there. Smallnhii's being held up here. It's Vic in the west. Sorry about that. Pathfinders ground center fuel point here. KimYeong here being held up. Panzer Pioneer and Panzer occupying the nearby houses. West side here though, could see a white PM. We got another unit dropping in, probably a third Function Pioneer squad here. So really going hard on the Function Pioneer here. Kettenkraut diving away. White getting away there. Panzer is pushing for the center. On the west side here, down to the building there as well. Quite aggressive. Definitely one of the more active garrison players there in a sense. Third Function Pioneer squad arriving. Panzer Pioneer holding up here. We got there the fire support elements upgrade there for KimYeong and his light support company. So fierce house-to-house combat here between Vic and Leiarde. There's many Function Pioneer. Fun fact about the German airborne troops, they actually also had glider troops or Luftwaffe-Truppen or such like that. Little fun fact, they're typically less discussed, but they would at times play, fairly large roles, like at Eben Amal, where they basically drop right on top of the fort there with glider troops. To creep up on the Allies that way, or the French. Was it the Belgians, actually? Oh, wait, the chaps back then. So, little fun side fact there about German air troops, with airborne troops, which typically tend to get a bit overlooked. Function Pioneer rushing forward here, rifle flying back here. Not the best fight here to have in. I mean, he's pretty much got his units out in the open versus units in heavy cover. Like, definitely very inefficient. Particularly since, like, both squads here are low on health. So I think this is a very bad engagement there, honestly, for Leiarde. And he honestly, I think he should just withdraw here. Maybe consider getting some healing going, because he's just going to bleed manpower. Fairly needed. So we do get a round grenade launcher here, or grenade launcher. You also got here pack houses out there. So we got the Weasel call in with the pack house here for Vic. Rails got pouring forward, Function Pioneer withdrawing, healing just one with the grenade launcher here, the Granatenbüchse. In the center, Smallnhii moving up the bazooka team's 30 cals here. You can see that KimYeong's going for a lightest Infanteriegeschütz, going for some light artillery of his own. We got the Function Pioneer, they're fully routed there as well. ND-34 for KimYeong. Heavy fighting around the center. We got the support center there for Vic. And we got another airdrop here for Leiarde. Will it be Fallschirmjägers? Will it be an LEG-14? What will it be? Will it be more Fallschirm Pioneers? Holy smokes, he's actually going for a fourth Fallschirm Pioneers. It's actually quite rare to see a Wehrmacht player go for that many Fallschirm Pioneer. Over to Smallnhii there, dropping in a paratrooper squad here. All men of the 82nd Airborne supporting the Armoured Division. And over to Leiarde here. Again, with just triple Fallschirm Pioneers and a Panzergrenadier company. Quadruple Fallschirm Pioneers is very rare, and he got another Granatenbüchse there. No MG-15s for him. I mean, the grenade launchers do provide with a bit of utility there, obviously, in some ways. But our way, that's going to be the second one right around the corner. Smoke being deployed here as American forces move forwards. Very good use of smoke there. And of course, up with the grenades. Forcing the panzers with drone machine guns setting up here. And there you go, Weasel also pushing ahead here. German lines are a bit of disarray here. Smoke again. Good consistent use of smoke here by Smallnhii on his Pathfinders. Thumbs up. Fallschirm Pioneer getting ready for a big push. Clearly also looking to try and support KimYeong here a bit better. Fallschirm Pioneer in trouble. Pack Hunter joining in now. Fallschirm Pioneer moving down there. Bit of a horde assault there. We got a 250 half track here for Leiarde. Could it be a Sturmer? Could it be a regular one? Could it be an ambulance? I'd say all options there are definitely viable. Now we got machine being hit here with the RAV grenades. The Panzer Pioneer version of this actually also get access to firing smoke grenades, but the Fallschirm Pioneer version I believe does not, for whatever reasons. Captain holding up here. 250 half track almost done. RAV squad moving in here. Fallschirm Pioneer unleashing grenades into the midst of them. Reifman taking heavy losses. Weasel moving up here. Got an ambulance supporting here. Very good. Thumbs up. 251 half track here arriving for Leiarde and the Hammergöring Fallschirm Panzer Division. Machine gun up in the bike here. Pretty brutal attack here by the Germans. Pathfinders about to receive a lot of RAV grenade fire. Grenade fire. I mean, technically it's a grenade launcher, but it fired the exact same grenades as the RAV grenades. I mean, the fired RAV grenades. 2.5 coming up here. There's an upgrade. We got the support elements here. Falling back to reinforce, and of course they can heal themselves. Got more grenade launchers on the way there. Can crack ammunition point east side here. KimYeong being steadily forced back here by American forces there under Smallnhii's command. Paratroopers there yet to be upgraded, moving forwards with their M1 carbine. Come on, Bob, we can clear out those goddamn Krauts. Krauts, sir? I thought we were fighting Germans. Same thing. Looks like he's just using the half-tech for reinforcements. Not bad. Panzers reinforcing here for KimYeong. Anti-tank half-track out here. Bunker controls, grade moving in as well there. A lot of grenades there being launched at the anti-tank half-track. We got a Niebler for Leiarde, though. In the face of the Greyhound, that's definitely a mistake. Yeah, he's going to have to go for Pack 40, or, you know, Stu could also be an option, except he doesn't have the fuel for it, so he's going to have to go for the Pack 40 here. A lot of grenades being fired at it. The Granatenbüchse also did have access to anti-tank grenades, obviously, so that could also be an option there, if really get added that. Flak filming up here, though, for KimYeong. So far, Hammergöring Fallschirm Panzer Division has found its initial successes rather limited. The American forces here are so far making good progress on their offensive, though with some minor hiccups. After being hammered, Panzer Pioneer being shot back in return. Church being occupied here with German forces, the Panzer Grenadiers with MG-34s. West side here we got a further build-up of forces from Vic, who's now following up with another Greyhound. Pack 40 has arrived there for Leiarde. No battle group choices here so far besides the Fallschirm Pioneers. I mean, you could also go for the LG-40. It was, of course, expending all the missions on grenade launches. I would not be surprised if eventually they went for the ambulance upgrade there for the 250 half track. You could also briefly use it to tow the Pack 40 to the front line, by the way, the half track there. It's west side, falls under Vic's command moving in there. Sanderman got Panzers are busy. Armored cars, they're splitting up, moving in more aggressively still, though. Engineers following up, Weasel hanging back, mines going off here. Somewhere, I'm not entirely sure where. Double Graham's not converging here. Niebler for now for Leiarde. Not entirely sure that this is a great choice, considering, like, you know, the one he's fighting primarily in the west, he has a lot of Greyhounds. He's only got one anti-tank gun. I feel like going for Niebler right now is a bit questionable. Reinforcement in the east. West side, you have to come against the advancing captain and the rifleman. Niebler almost done. Pathfinders moving up, engineers with minesweepers. Paratroopers holding up with the light machine guns, half-check poking forwards there. Got the Packhards bombarding. Niebler has arrived here to support the Hammen-Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision. He's sat there, KimYeong and Smallnhii, they're a bit of a dance here. Over to Vic and to KimYeong here. Anti-tanks, they're running for Vic. Machine gun there being bombarded. We can see there again once more. Leiarde begins to support his teammate here. Big lump there. Fallschirm Pioneer with grenade launchers. Pack 40, of course, the half supporting, and Niebler for barrage here. Pretty hard point assault here from Leiarde here. Rather than getting peppered there with grenades from the grenade launchers. Half-check finding fine support here. A lot of grenades here. Rather than taking further damage. One Fallschirm Pioneer squad absolutely needs to withdraw here. Another pack here out for the Germans. This time pack 38 here for KimYeong. Rather than forced off here. Half-check veterans who won. East side here though. Smallnhii's making excellent progress here as the men of the 3rd Panzergrenadier Company are slowly being forced back here. Half-checking towards these as well. The Fallschirm Pioneer rushing forwards. Paratroopers there. Hold up in cover. Aren't as safe as they'd like to be as the grenades immediately take them down to half health after full volley of 3. And there we go. Almost down up with the second volley. Greyhounds hanging back here. Could try and apply a bit more pressure up northwest on the flank there. Pack 38 hanging back there with its half-track. Pack 40 ready here. Fighting Pyramid with a half-track. No sign of an ambulance upgrade here. I mean, it could be just once like keep it the regular version. Maybe lay down mines as well there. Not a bad move either, obviously. Oh, engineers are getting peppered, but the Fallschirm Pioneer taking massive damage as well. Their casualties are high here for the Fallschirm Pioneer. Greyhounds, they're doing their best to stay clear of any anti-tank guns. Thumbs up there to Vic. Good handling there of it. Could call in some commandos, but so far Vic does not appear to be particularly interested in going commando. Half-check there, slightly spotted by German panzers, quickly moving through the ruined gardens of the church. East side there, Panzer Pioneer busy. Germans of the Hammen-Göring Fallschirm Panzerdivision are starting to make more headway here against the Allies. Once more, the initial success they've fallen apart a bit. We got a Wieland out here for Leiarde, who then went for the Luftwaffe company. Interesting choice there. Niebler trying to silence the pack howitzer. Instead it hits everything almost except the pack howitzer, which ends up walking into one of the rockets. They're definitely a bit awkward there. Compared to the machine gun fire here, trying to assault the church. It's running into a lot of issues here now. Germans are trying to counterattack, going to run into machine gun fire from the Americans supporting the assault there. Thumbs up. Smoke deployed also as well. West side seeing little action by now. And we got an SSF commander squad out here for Vic after all. Thumbs up to that. Panzer Pioneer could try and threaten in from the building here. Panzer rushing forwards here, using the smoke against his Smallnhii. Very good. And now catching the forces in a bad spot. Could fire white phosphorus rocket into the building here, but doesn't. I think this is a bit of a mistake, honestly, by Smallnhii here. Could have cost him, in fact, the Bazooka team there. Centerwards, though, Vic keeps up the offensive here against Leiarde. Losses continue to be quite brutal here.
Command points need a timing, Commandant.
Half-track rushing about still here. They could do some repairs. There you go. Great shot from the anti-tank gun. Almost got the half-track. Oh dear, he's not paying attention. He's not paying attention, but there you go. Half-track somehow survives all of this. Despite a grievous tactical mistake, we got Jaegers with pencil strikes. We got artillery called in now. East side here, things have died down just a bit. But Smallnhii here preparing for a second wave of troops to try and dislodge the Germans, though he may want to consider like flanking around instead of just, you know, charging right into every German gun. Repairs on the half-track, now Vecchi 2. Niebler for joining in again. Panzer Our mechanized company there for KimYeong, not a Panzer Commando. Neither for number 2 here for Leiarde. Oh, he actually called in the Wirbelwind. He didn't build the Luftwaffe company, he just called it in with the Jaegers. I'm just so very used to not seeing that one being used. It's like, you know, my mind just assumed he built it, but he actually hasn't. That's a bit of a slip there on me. Another push forwards here towards the west. Greyhounds with they're sort of clogging up. SSF command from the Johnson light machines after their spearheading, only to get repulsed. More tactics out there for KimYeong. He's being spotted here, getting immediately pulverized. Good shot there from the interesting half track onto the flak feeling half track.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Commando's there hiding out, except Gene there's kind of been left on lookout, except he's just staring into a wall.
The enemy has dropped.
You see anything, Gene? I'm seeing a wall. Good. More fire there. Pack 38 moving up until the fire raining down death here. West side here, Wirbelwind trying to break through, but is met by the commandos with the bazookas. Functioning pioneers bring better progress for the Americans. Are we seeing any further tech? We do get a tank depot with 100 farms shown here for Smallnhii. In fact, let's forward this perspective. As for Leiarde, not much there. And no tank depot yet for Vic. Another need of a barrage, this time onto the positions here of Smallnhii, whose Vic is actually spawning with his Greyhounds.
We have command points that should be used.
Panzer Pioneer rushing forwards. SSF commandos holding up here, Jaegers hanging back. Bazookas firing back at the Wirbelwind. Panzer Pioneer moving forwards. Supported by the flak feeling. Once more, Smallnhii is finding his, well, positions completely collapsing here. On the west side, Vic is reorganizing. Preparing for another push against the Germans here. And of course, with this many faction pioneers, I mean, Leiarde does have another advantage, which is he can just repair his stuff really fast. He's actually now going for the Luftwaffe company. Initially, I thought he had, then it turns out he had, and then he builds it anyways? I'm confused. And so I think he might be better off going for the Panzer Company and pushing with Panzer Force, but instead he's going for Martyrs straight into the entertain here with the Wirbelwind. Obviously not an ideal push here, except of course with the Americans, but there you go, rifle grenades falling up here, pelting the anti-tank crew here. Penstrix joining in the fun here, artillery called in, well, strafing run here. You just called it Wirbelwind down! Great stuff here. And that's of course the Germans. This is big here. Leiarde's position at utter collapse. I think that was one of his own mines that went off under his feet here. And now he's in a complete rout here. Greyhounds are trying to keep up here like a cavalry charge of yore, pursuing down retreating troops here. But they're struggling to navigate the narrow streets here well. But they're still getting some damage here. The Jaegers here about to get wiped out. Big win there, I think, as well. Not just the Wirbelwind, but the Jaegers. Martyrs moving up here, though. Got the loot infantry reserves up here. And now, Vic there has to withdraw here. East side here, though, we got Leiarde there. Oh, Smallnhii with attack here against KimYeong. Got the Pack 38. Got the strafing run from him as well. No, it's a dual P-47 rocket strike. You don't see those often. See, not since his carpet bombing's just become, you know, the de facto thing most USF players go for by now. More needle for fire here. We got one Pack 30 clear up with the USF commanders. You could see the half to go down here. That would be a great hit here for him. And there we go. Hanomag down. That was something the Allies called it because it was made by the Hanomag bus company. But Germans didn't call it a Hanomag. They called it the Schützenpanzerwagen. Or occasionally Grenadier Panzerwagen, actually. Another 100 farm machine here for Smallnhii, focusing on the mostly infantry build up here from KimYeong, which does make sense. He's not exactly made any overt moves towards tanks. So got a bit of back and forth here.
The enemy have claimed our sector.
Big 2 points wise, the Germans have lead here over the Allies. Bazooka team staying in there. Almost got KimYeong's mortar half track, but ultimately fell a bit short there. Martyr going for the Weasel. Forcing the Weasel to withdraw there. Another mortar attack here for Kim-Jong-un. Clearly a fan of artillery of the lighter kind. Got the line for gunners going for multiple mortar attacks. Second Villan call-in. Wait, why would he then go for the Luftwaffe building, almost? Yeah, second Villan call-in with Jaegers as well there.
We have Flammpanzers available to rout the enemy from their holes.
Yeah, it's definitely making some slightly curious choices. Back to Vic, then back to Kim-Jong-un. Germans moving forwards here. West side seeing a bit of less action. We can now see once more Leiarde swifting out to assist his team in again there. Reasonably good coordination there. Hunter Farm Trim rushing straight at the Marder. And the Pack 38 here though. Firing heavy rounds into the midst of it. Pack 30 crew burning up here. Strafing rounds there going from the other side. Catching the Germans in a bit of a rough spot here. Brutal assault here. Head on. Greyhounds flanking in here. Going for the people in there. Marder moving up. Anti-tank half-tracks moving up. All-out assault here. A mass assault in the German positions. Sherman there getting hit with arm-piercing rounds, blinding the crew. Jaegers there onto the building to avoid getting absolutely pummeled to death. Needle levels exposed. Viblin's rushing in. Marders though getting hit with bazooka fire from not one but two commander squads. Well, one of them still hasn't taken out the bazookas. They're still swinging about with the Johnsons. Now Falchion Pioneer firing into them. Still, Kim Jong-un's positions are standing, but at least for just now. Grenades for Vic. Pack 38 being hunted down here. 254 reconnaissance tractor there. Exposed now.
Anti-tank crew lost.
Quick withdrawing here. Biblin tearing into them. And forcing retreat here. But not before the 254 went down. That was a very solid push here by the Allies. Neither far they're being used to basically force back the Americans. That was a hectic push. Germans then being repaired up here for Smallnhii. As for Vic, still no sign of any further tech though. He's still relying on most on his Greyhounds and his Weasel. Kim Jong-un with armored support could call in a command tank. He's going for Marders though. Got this Falchion Pioneer moving through the streets here, backed up by the Viblen Flak Panzer. And there we go, 4 Falchion Pioneers for the Ralph grenade, or the grenade launcher just wipes the machine gun there. Bit awkward there for Vic for sure. Or Smallnhii, those machine gun that was. Mars supporting here the push. Bit of a block push here by Leiarde. Machine gun there being crewed here by the Jaegers. East side here, Panzer 5, we got smoke that being deployed here by Kim Jong-un supporters men. Thumbs up, good use of smoke there obviously. Now we got bazooka team flanking one of the Marder fleas. You can do it, Leonard! You can do it! We did it! Oh god, Leonard, you're dead! So am I! A Falchion Pioneer again blobbing up. Pretty cheesy-ish tactic. It's not the most common one though. Because obviously if you get hit with a in your turn, you're kind of not losing a lot of Falchion Pioneers. So, kind of cheesy and rare. East side here, Panzer is there. Once more advancing, got mortar uptick fire from Kim Jong-un. Marders, Falchion Pioneer, Jaegers, all withdrawing here. Mass retreating from Leiarde. We got those naval weapons hanging back. Pack 40 still abandoned in the streets. Still no sign of tech here from Leiarde. We got another 254 here from Kim Jong-un. Germans then being repaired. Do we see any sign of further armor here? So far, not. From Smallnhii. And there you go. Pack 38 scores a good hit here. Marders moving up. Sherman's about to go down though. Got Neva Barrage here trying to catch the Americans, but Vic is already way ahead here, and we got air reconnaissance. Bazookas are being lined up. You could see the mortar have to go down into a volley bazooka fire, but there you go. Vibelwind spraying the Americans with heavy flak fire. Autocannons just letting loose there. Like a full orchestra of death. Or brass section of death, anyways. Ralph's got moving forwards here. Tilly called in. Buildings occupied, but they could get hit here by air support or anything else. Yup. Commanders, they're vacating the premises before the premises collapse upon them like a house of cards. Panzers there being mauled. And the brass section of death, the flak feeling keeps at it. Anti-tank guns and mortars are being hauled back as the Americans successfully have breached the German lines. It's like it's made out of cake. Not the good kind of cake. Mortar Wirbelwind hinders the SF commanders again, setting up ambush position with the bazookas firing down from rooftops onto the German mortars. And Wirbelwinds here, heavy damage, mortar down, brutal setup there with the commandos, but effective test through, supported with the strafing runs and rocket runs here. A devastating fusillade of death from above here. And the flak feeling goes down. Clearly, enough noise complaints say US headquarters silenced that one. Right there being hammered, mortar there being pummeled there as well. American forces now in a fairly good position around the church, looking down upon the Germans now trying to push their way forwards. Machine gun wiped out. Leiarde finally dispatching his forces westwards here. Niederlechwein trying to force the Americans' way there. Nebelwerfers knock out the anti-tank half-track. Parachuting it, but they got satchel charges on the machine gun. Wiping it. This match is just explosive. More artillery called in here on the German positions as KimYeong is being further forced back, and I got so caught up in the action. Back to Leiarde. Over to Smallnhii as well. Hellcats for Smallnhii. Double beam for Leiarde. A lot of Fudgian Pioneers and some Jaegers and Nebelwerfers. No attempt to take up here though so far from him for the Panzer Company. And no Panzerarmee Commando other from KimYeong. Grabbing the machine gun back here, or grabbing a machine gun. Got here the anti-tank in there with a whiz-bang out of Vic. Pathfinder says scouting ahead. Bazooka team's going for the mortar. The Germans have really been pushed back here. Wirbelwinds to a sort of rescue there, at least just to mess with the Americans' perception. I mean, they could break the vision blocks, which is actually a thing, like, you know, breaking vision blocks with autocannons. I mean, that actually happened in Russia recently where a Russian T-72 tank was a T-90 got sort of put out of action because one Bradley just fires autocannon into its vision blocks, blinding the tank. Fun fact. But sights anyways, you get the idea. Germans falling back here. Back here, Hellcat ready. Still no tank there for Vic. Still, that was a really solid push. The Grange is still going here for Vic. They're absolutely still going at it. Buildings rolling up. Germans definitely, I think, starting to pay a bit the price of lacking any tanks when they actually had the chance to push for tanks instead of relying like in the cheaper stuff to an extent. Another half-track out here for the ad. Thumbs up. Another Mittlerer Schützenpanzerwagen. Fun fact though, the Hammond-Göring Fallschirmpanzerdivision, despite being a panzer division, despite being an elite panzer division, never really received any armored half-tracks. Which I always find is a bit amusing. They would eventually, when they became the Hammond-Göring Fallschirmpanzer Corps, receive a Panzer Fusilier Battalion, which actually was, you know, armored in half-tracks. But before that, they didn't really... Oh, lots of mines going off here, wrecking the advance here of KimYeong. Hellcat falling back, Panzer moving forwards. Grenades off the MD-34. Though definitely threw that one a bit too far. Germans in the counterattack here. We got advanced objectives here for Smallnhii. And we got Nebelwerfer here being used to try and smother the entire advance here like a big incendiary blanket. Looking to put the Americans to terminal final rest. Almost got both Wirbelwinds there. I think Leiarde is again become true reliant on just relying basically on just head-on rough assaults of the Fallschirm Pioneer block, but by now it's becoming too easy to counter here for the Allies, particularly with the SSF commanders, but also supported by, like, you know, a variety of other things. It's starting to cost Leiarde a lot there. And again, the lack of, like, proper tanks things starting to really bite him in the posterior. More strafing aircraft, though, going down! Stuff is exploding at an incredible pace! Like, you know, highly lethal fireworks. Commandos rushing forwards here, cutting the way through the Fallschirm Pioneers. You got artillery there being called in here, or airstrikes on the Nebelwerfers. Commanders are finally overcome by the sheer presence of the Germans. More aircraft going down. So many aircraft just being ripped out of the skies. An absolutely lethal match there's this for the Air Forces. Meanwhile, Leiarde is still yet to, like, go for much anything. He's clearly not interested in, like, you know, a loiter fragmentation bomb, honestly. which is a bit surprising. No Fallschirmjägers either. I do think we are seeing the Panzer Commander, yes, for Kim Jong-un finally. Took him forever to get there, though. German counterattack here, the Leiarde spearheading it, backed up here by Kim Jong-un. Again, the Half is just playing the role, just providing a fire support, as his machine gun can do a bit of damage, but also just providing reinforcement for the nearby troops. So, thumbs up. I mean, it's mechanized infantry tactics. I mean, it could transfer the troops around the half track. At least there's some kind of mechanization going on there. Germans find they're whispering at it. Blasting into the German lines again. Really a big problem there for Leiarde. After they surviving it, pack crew though, absolutely just smushed across the ground. Over to Vic again, and over to Kim Jong-un. And a Greyhound goes down, but Vic still has one more left. He's also taken up now, going for Hellcats. Marder there got away too bit ahead of himself there. More nearby fire from Leiarde. Hitting support weapons engineers. Catching them in a incendiary nightmare, which they will probably never wake up. Rather than getting hit, artillery fire raining down there. Jaegers here meeting up with the Hellcats and the Shermans. Sherman firing straight into the advancing Jaegers. No mercy here from Smallnhii. Fallschirmjäger once more rushing ahead. Panzer rushing forwards, ace level with veteran squad leaders. Oh dear, they're accidentally trying to repair the sandbags. I hate when that happens. In this case, allow him to take a lot of damage here. This is, of course, great for Vic. Meanwhile, on the west side here, German positions utterly neglected are now being outdone as the commanders rush in, but there is a bit of support here from other elements, but still, doesn't last long here, and the Western victory point should fall into the hands of the Americans now. Marder there being slammed there by anti-tank fire. No sign as to what Kim Jong-un is planning here, though I suspect it might in fact be armored reserves and a Tiger tank. We'll have to see though. Called in a command train though. The Befehls Panzerkampfwagen 4. Thumbs up. Commanders again making use of the train here. Though they are becoming easy targets. And are taking massive amounts of damage. I think they need to withdraw them here before they get wiped out. Oh, yeah. Rockets are just flying all over the place. Massive, again, blow up here straight from guns going in. Oh, did it actually get shot down before it did anything? It looked like there was a strafing. I don't know. It's, again, the match is just so explosive. At time I'm having a hard time keeping up here. It does help I got a headache today as well, though, which is obviously making it a bit hard for you to focus on everything, so I do apologize. Yeah, because they're meeting the Hellcats as they dash in. It's clearly assuming they're more armored than they actually are. Commanding Air Force back. And the west side here, Panzergrenadiers, where's the captain? East side, Jaegers moving forwards again here. Backed up by plenty of Fallschirmjäger. And in the west side here, Cap moving in.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Captain force back. Sherman being hammered, Fallschirmjäger, Jaegers moving up. Northern point reclaimed here from the Allies. We got 198 versus 195. Germans still have a bit of a lead, but it's growing increasingly small. It's less than taken up, and Kim Jong-un. Still not really sure as to what his game plan is, but he's got the command tank out here. One of the earlier models, the F1, which was basically the last model of Panther 4 still to use the low velocity 75mm gun before they went to like higher velocity guns. Also now, Germans are switching the tables here, switching hard west here. He's putting more effort to getting the Western victory point. Command 10 there being spotted here by the Hellcat out in the open. Not great for the Germans, but great for the Hellcats. West side here, commanders are counter-attacking. Johnson light machine guns just tearing into the German Panzergrenadiers here. Niederpfalz again just laying down a pyroclastic cloud of death across the center. A welcome mat of death. Commanders were able to reclaim the western victory point from the German Panzergrenadiere. We got Marders, we got command tanks rolling about here. There's still not much sign of actual tanks out of the Germans as of yet, except for that one command tank and some Wirbelwinds. Flak 36 here for KimYeong. I mean, that is an option too. Leiarde continues to refuse to take up. Oh, to Leiarde. I'll move for tanks. Oh, to Smallnhii as well. Not even going for Sturms. Got the Grand racing straight at it. Commanders there again providing good fire support from the nearby building. East level 100 fun with Sherman. That is actually fairly impressive to see. Also fairly horrifying to see as a German player. Faction P rushing forwards here, right into the Sherman. Again, this bunching up is becoming increasingly, I think, expensive strategy for Leiarde. And there you go. Whiz bang at it again. Marders moving forwards. Jaeger's being caught there. Being torn limb from limb by high explosive forces beyond their reckoning. And now we got a dashing support here. Lloyd is called in. Hellcats swinging in there like maniacs in a bar brawl. 254ers down here. Marders getting knocked out. Command tank down. Ambulance about to get knocked out in classic American drive-by fashion. Marders being exploded. Bunkers are now being set up here by Leiarde. Luftwaffe being called in. His Leiarde finally going for the loiters. Bunker is immediately wrecked here. A beautifully brutal push here. The chaos reigns supreme here. Bazooka team now forgotten by the railway station, apparently trying to find a ticket back home. Except there goes no train to America. In Italy. What do you mean I can't get a train ticket to New York? Every train goes to New York. Machine gun setting up here. Machine heading westwards there. More traffic still at it. Flak 36 moving forwards for KimYeong. More Marders for Leiarde. Even at this point, they're just exploding before they manage to do much. They got bunkers being laid down here again by Leiarde. Machine gun there dealing with some capture in the west here. Flak 36 opening advancing American aircraft. He's trying to. Dropping in paratroopers here for Smallnhii. Yeah, those Hellcats made it out of that alive. That is quite impressive. Bunker going up there. Medic bunker there for Leiarde. Pushing most victory point. Jaegers being dispatched to counterattack here. The strategic for the Hammond Göring Falchion Pantheon is quite chaotic and fluid, but so it is for the US 1st Armoured. East side here, they're pushing forward. Sherman rolling in. Panzergrenadier almost being wiped out. Flak 36 turning to the Sherman. Good shot there. Ripping through the frontal armor like a stone fruit tablecloth. Got a lot of artillery fire here, plus rifle grenades against rifle squad here. Machine gun crews expiring. Recruiting over the nearby truck there, the ambulance. But this one can also do it. Paratroopers around it. Hellcats hanging back in reserve. Could actually try and go for like a deep flank. In fact, this path is like seeing next to no action. Despite theoretically like warming up for some great flank paths against the Germans. Falchion Pini rushing in towards the plaza here to get the victory point back from the Americans again. In fact, the Allies now have the lead here. We got more whiz-bang fire here, though it's all falling short. Pathfinder's about to get wiped. Another bunker on the way there for Leiarde. Mortar position going up. Here, flank position for Smallnhii. Line gun there, getting a full shotgun blast of rocket fire there, wiping out the crew here. Depriving KimYeong enemy. More artillery smoke going down from the Jaegers to cover retreat there. Actually, that's really cool. 2 thumbs up. You rarely see players like to use smoke grenades like that to cover withdrawal so that's actually quite impressive. And yeah, those again undercut by his Falchion Pioneer blobbing. Truck going down, leaving the Flak 36 at bad spot. X got hit with a white phosphorus rocket, leaving the crew to stew in it. Martyr down. The German positions are really getting ripped apart now. Ambulances are blowing up as again the Americans live up to, their great pastime of just wrecking any kind of ambulance because they hate them. Falchion Pioneer blobbing and commanders there versus the Martyr getting hit though. Grenades off the Massive explosions, chaos, confusion. Leiarde with another loiter. White Phosphorus rocket again on the flak for the 6 crew here. Falchion Pioneer firing off volley after volley. More martyrs for Leiarde. Even at this point, it should be quite clear to him they're not really doing a lot. Except exploding. Sail charge on the flak for the 6 plus the whiz-bang barrage here. West side here, Kettenkraut has dived in pretty hard. Grey on those going to quickly rout any Germans there. Over to KimYeong again and to Vic. More ambulances for KimYeong, but KimYeong at this point is like next to nothing left. Like his losses have been staggering. At this point though, he probably better off like going for a recovery half check and just start recovering some of all the stuff lying about here, like, you know, the flak fillings, the Marders, trucks. Smoke being deployed here with the remaining mortar half techs, which is increasingly all he's got left. More needle fire from Leiarde. Another Marder instead is what we get out of KimYeong. Another Marder. Bunker being set up to cover the victory point there. Got 107, 172. We got mortar bombs, incendiary mortar rounds there from the mortar half attacks, I think, on the point. You also got munitions casualty there from Vic. Bring up the whiz-bangs again. Ooh, this could be a really good whiz-bang target. Yeah, I think he's going to go for it, even not knowing there's a lot of Falchion pilots repairing it. They take massive damage. Very lucky there, though, for Leiarde. He didn't suffer like, you know, the mother of all wipes. At least, you know, the aunt of all wipes. Captain Evers, the MG-34. More traffic running forwards. Meanwhile, the eastern victory point is looking like more the moon than anything else. Another martyr there for KimYeong. But we actually got a assault operation there from Vic. Thumbs up to that. That's a bit of a lookability. Maybe finding around here. Panzer caught here from KimYeong. One is remaining of that. Apparently all the metals they've gained from hitting that chief keeps them alive there. Another martyr almost under for KimYeong. But the German position is looking fairly precarious. And again, it feels like they kind of fall into like a bit of a pattern here, and they're just not adapting their strategy to what's going on there, which of course is great for the Allies. Snare. Oh, sabotage charge! On the Marder, another mortar after down. KimYeong at this point is pretty much just toast. The SF command is being hit here, but KimYeong is effectively not really able to do much at this point, I think. It's basically all down to Leiarde. Medic Bang's about to get knocked out. KimYeong and Leiarde was also like, you know, pretty good at attacking down here as well, so it's not, I'm not entirely sure why he's only focusing on the fact that he got, you know, focused on by both players when they were also busy focusing as well. Anyways, at this point, we got a white Phosphorus barrage over the Naval Alphas. Round squad SF commanders moving in here. Massive whiz-bang barrage getting into Leiarde's Falchion Pioneer blob. Routing it again once more with incredible ease. 51 was 172. But he has called it, he hasn't given up yet. We got a 100 from him now for Vic. Actually thought that was Smallnhii briefly there. Wrecking the Leichtes Infanteriegeschütz. Pushing for that western victory point here. We got 43 points left for the Germans. 42. One more force being now sent westwards here to go for Leiarde, who's at this point pretty much like the only real threat left on the battlefield. KimYeong at this point pretty much has his wings clipped. And is about to flap around the battlefield as much as a penguin. We got another Lloyd here, but at this point, Leiarde's forces are getting crushed here. Hellcats are diving in. They're clearly fearless of the consequences at this point. They've been down. Hellcat down. Martin's about to go down. Jaeger's withdrawing here. 30 points left. 29. KimYeong just doing nothing. So yeah, I think at this point, might as well just hold tears. There you go. GG. Game over. A brutal back and forth battle. Heavy losses. Massive assaults. Utter chaos. Yeah, I think the Germans got a bit like stuck in a repetitive strategy. They failed, I think, to adapt or to evolve their strategy as things went on there. Whereas the Allies, I think, more and more increasingly realised what the Germans were doing, were actually able to, counter it fairly well. And I think that ultimately led to the Allies' victory. The Germans were sort of close again. There were clearly some issues there with the strategy that I think ultimately undercut them. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a family. And as always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating up Patreon and Patreon. This is Imperial Team. Cheers and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.